Fresh off a successful indoor season, the Florida State track and field teams are catching some fresh air as the 2015 NCAA outdoor season is upon us. For some members of the team, that means their event is just getting started. The Seminole javelin throwers are dusting off the cobwebs, suiting up and ready to reach new heights. Seminole Sports Magazine's Matt McCann has more with the story.
At Florida State University, students and alumni share a common desire to reach for their hopes and dreams. As we grow older and gain momentum, we give it our all to achieve our goals. So in essence, it is not unlike the sport of the javelin throw practiced by some of the elite members of the Seminole Track and Field team.
It's a little different than other sports. It's not a lot of people know about it, not a lot of people do it, so I think it's just a lot of fun.
While fun for those who regularly practice the sport, many others are still left questioning, what exactly is javelin? A typical men's javelin weighs almost 2 pounds and is about 8.5 feet tall with this small grip to help throwers maximize their distance. The athletes approach a foul line, combining running and shuffling their feet down the runway, culminating in a throw that is measured from where the tip of the spear lands.
The toughest part about throwing jab is probably learning the technique, because it's very complex, it's very small stuff. If you do this wrong, the jab doesn't go as far. If you do this wrong, and it just takes a really long time to actually perfect it. No one actually does perfect it ever in their career because it's just so complex.
Because of its complexity, javelin throwers can be more at risk for injury than most other track and field event participants.
I feel like it's a lot of pressure on your body. Like when we look at videos in slow motion, in the end, your knees bend backwards and it's a lot of pressure for your shoulders and for your back. So I feel like that's why javelin throwers get injured a lot.
The damage on the body, your arm especially, it's kind of like pitching, except maybe a little more intense because you have the momentum of the run-up with it. So your body takes a toll every day you throw.
I tore my meniscus throwing javelin once. So I feel like it's mentally tough after you've already got injured, but it's also real tough on your body.
Despite the potential for harm, each thrower is eager to compete each and every meet. That's because each of them have been involved for so long that the motions have almost become second nature.
The first time I picked up a jab was when I was 12 years old, and I've always been able to throw balls and rocks and everything fall when I was a young child, so all my friends were like, yeah, you'll be good in javelin throw, you'll be good in javelin throw. So I just picked up the jab, and my first throw I broke the school record, and ever since then it's just been something that I've been really good at.
Not everyone gets started early though. Javelin is not competed at the high school level, so some throwers like FSU senior Garrett Singletary had to use a different approach to learn the finer points of throwing the javelin.
I didn't have any coaching, so I went to YouTube, watched a lot of videos on there, watched a lot of throwers, and just kind of watched in slow motion to see how they threw and kind of tried to mimic theirs as best as possible.
Despite being an official Olympic sport, javelin is sometimes widely misperceived by the general public.
A lot of people, when you ask them or tell them that you do javelin, they don't really know what it is. A lot of people can confuse it with the pole vault. I have no clue why, because I guess it's just a long object in track and field. Or they just think it's a spear, like you're in 300 or something.
While they may not be in Sparta, that same fiery spirit lives on in all of the Seminole javelin throwers as they continue to compete at the highest level, donning the garnet and gold. This is Matt McMahon reporting for Seminole Sports Magazine.
The next time FSU Track and Field will be competing locally will be for the ACC Outdoor Championship starting on May 14th right here at Mike Long Track. Come out that weekend to see all the exciting events taking place as FSU and the other teams strive for another conference crown.